Well, Yoweri Museveni, it was the 7th time he stood for election. You know, he's 81 years old now. I first met him in 1986 when he was a rebel leader, where he told me that the problem with Africa was leaders who stayed in power for too long. Well, you can take that as you will. Bobby Wine, who is the main opposition leader, who claims there was rigging and that he did much better than the official results show, he fled after his house was attacked by paramilitaries, security forces, not quite clear who, last night. I spoke to him in hiding this morning. I asked him what his plan was. He said, my plan is to stay alive. And that means keeping out of the way of Muhoozi. Muhoozi is President Museveni's son. He's the head of the army. He has threatened to kill Bobby Wine in the past. This is not a story which has been getting a lot of attention, even though I think it is very critical because of Venezuela, because of Iran, because of Greenland. But let's not take our eyes off it. Well, Yoweri Museveni, it was...
You are stupid and you are fucking pussies, Ugandans. Solomon Kampala is right. You are chicken scared and you refuse to act. And I'm especially addressing those stupid pussy Ugandans in the diaspora that refuse to join demonstrations, although it's perfectly safe here to demonstrate. You are to blame that our president is on the run, that our first lady is abducted. Thank God Solomon is not in the country, because he would have been dead or abducted by now. But if there were just 100 young men like this Solomon Kampala, Uganda would...
Everywhere! Good afternoon, everyone. We are here today to have a peaceful demonstration asking for justice for our country, Uganda. We are here at the American Embassy. We are here at the American Embassy requesting you to join us as we seek for justice for Uganda. As we all know, last week we had elections in Uganda, but the truth is there were selections, not elections. As we all know that the opposition we led, like we won the elections, but they announced the wrong president. But we know that our president is Mr. Bobby Wine, Robert Chagulan Sentamu.
No, bongera okukola ebintu Gino Museveni byongera okumulabisa ne byongera okumwambula yenga alowooza nti byakola bimuyamba so byongera kwonoona.
Opposition leader Bobby Wine is in hospital after soldiers forcefully entered their residence overnight. The wife of Uganda's opposition leader Bobby Wine is in hospital after soldiers forcefully entered their residence overnight, choking her and beating up her staff. A Ugandan newspaper posted this video filmed by Barbie, which shows soldiers entering the compound in Kampala. Her husband is in hiding after escaping a previous raid on his home hours before he was announced the runner-up to President Yoweri Museveni in the January 15 presidential election.
They came to terrorize me, to put me in this situation so that wherever my husband is, he can come out. I want to encourage him to stay wherever he is. I am okay. I can take care of myself. And the other thing, they came to steal our property because they stole everything valuable that we have.
The wife of Uganda's opposition leader Bobby Wine is in
Gino Museveni buli lucha bintu byongera kumufukira buli lucha bintu byongera kumutabukira byongera kuba bibi atenga
otherwise as leaders njagala okubategeza tetugenda ku
so we must have this abaganda mulowooza tito ulira munange bwali bwebo bwe kibanga kam
era abantu abalowooza ndi bobo ntiye wangu dembe wonya era abantu abalowooza ndi bobo ntiye wangu dembe wonya Bobi Wine yawangudde. Bobi Wine yawangudde.
Abantu batanse omusendo kuva mu kibuga talina kyabawadde.
Balo nabo mwega.
Buli omu akkiriza kimu era buli omu akimanyi.
Ebyaddala kano kabadde kaneegezezaamu.
If I'm available, not dead, not senile, but I'm still around, and I have some knowledge. If you are really serious about your country, why would you not want to take advantage of me if I'm still able?
I mean, what do you think of the young people who do want change, who want someone else to govern? Do you think that that's not sensible? That was what you wanted as a rebel leader.
No, me, I did not. I was actually dying to work with old people because we needed them. Unless you are not serious, these problems are big problems. And if you have got a big problem, the more hands, the better.
Youth unemployment, it's still very high. And young people feel like they need more opportunities. And when an internet shutdown happens, they feel repressed, they feel silenced because the internet is a tool of the youth. What are you offering them substantially over the next 5 years?
We are the ones who built the internet, the one you are talking about. We are the ones who built it. So the shutting it down is because of dealing with criminals who want to use that infrastructure to destabilize our country. It is temporary, it is short term, but we're the ones who built the internet.
Do you believe there hasn't been a single candidate that could take your place in the last 6 election cycles?
They cannot. They would have been elected if they were there. They were not elected.
I mean, every election since 1996 has been marred by accusations of rigging, of repression, of crushing opposition and voices of dissent.
The only people who rig are the opposition. It is not us.
Then they would have won if they'd rigged it.
They are not able to, because we are so popular, that even if they rig, they can't manage to overturn or defeat us. We are so popular.
President Museveni, I want to ask you about your main contender, Bobi Wine. Your government has targeted him quite aggressively since 2018. Why? What threat does he pose to Uganda?
Bobi Wine breaks the law. That's why there are other people in opposition. You don't find having problems with them. But if you take each case, you'll find that he's breaking the law.
But why the violence? Why the violence from your security forces?
It is Bobi Wine who is violent.
I mean, his supporters have been beaten with batons. One has been shot in the head.
The beating was a mistake. But the Bobi Wine, you see, these towns here are quite crowded. So we don't encourage processions or rallies in the towns, in the streets.
You've ruled Uganda for half your life. Are you planning to rule for the rest of your life?
That is for the people to decide.
Ndowooza muwulidde eyo Uganda we tuli n'omukulembeze wammwe omulondo w'ensanvu mu emu